Let me say, move the conversation to CBDCs. Now, again, these have existed, or the conversation has existed for a few years, but in the last 12, 18 months, there seems to be a certain urgency to it. Where is that urgency coming in from? Are regulators, central banks starting to worry that if there is a demand for digital currencies, let there not be a parallel system that comes up? Let us try and step in and fill that demand.
Yes, exactly. However, the worry about a parallel system is not a worry about cryptocurrency per se. So I think in 2014 and 2015 there was sort of a question of, oh, Bitcoin, could it end up displacing some fiat uses of payments? And what they found was, no, not really. People aren't really using this to make transactions. However, two things came out of the rise of Bitcoin. Number one is something called Diem, formerly known as Libra, initiated by the company Facebook, which is a digital token run on blockchain technology. And Facebook has indicated that they are interested in integrating it with Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp and their own payment and transaction systems. So initially, when Libra, as it was known then, was first proposed, it was not a fiat currency. It was going to have its own value based on a basket of different cryptocurrencies. And note that Facebook has over 2 billion users worldwide. That is more than any nation. And that, I think, more than anything, is what has gotten governments and central banks really interested in learning more about digital currency and pursuing it in a much stronger way. Because if a company like Facebook were to launch a digital currency, and if it were to get adoption, and if it were completely separate from fiat currency simply based on a basket, they would have the ability to enact monetary policy, essentially, and it would reduce the ability of other countries to be able to enact their own monetary policies. A lot of smaller countries worry about what's called dollarization. So instead of citizens of the country using their native currency, they might switch to dollars, which reduces the ability of the government in that country to enact monetary policy. So you could imagine something like Libraization, or as it's known now, Diem, where a currency like that could get adopted on mass scale and really affect the ability for a country to regulate its economy and financial system.